Hi everyone. So first off, quick update. My mother didn't need an amputation, thankfully. The pinky was cleanly severed and the bones are okay. It wasn't that bad. The ring finger is basically crushed all to hell at the top. The nail and cuticle are gone. More of the top of that finger is gone. But the bone is not showing. And they think what they didn't have to remove of the bone will heal back together on its own. She's in for a long recovery, but things aren't as bad as they looked at first. If you don't want to see how it looked when she first did it, look away now. Ew! Yeah, that's pretty nasty, huh? That's before doctors cut on it and debrided it and removed bits of bone. Like I said, it's going to be a long recovery. The muscle and the skin are pushing back up over the finger, and the doctor says that'll be stronger than if you put a skin graft on it. And the bone, it's going to take even longer for it to all heal together. And there's still the chance that it won't heal together properly, and they may have to remove at least the top portion of the finger. We'll find out as we go along. I want to thank you again for all the well wishes, and let's get into today's video. Today, I am going to quickly cover a few things that I've noticed while I've been kind of out of touch lately. These are just some things I want to throw my 2 cents into before I get back to work on getting my Men's Rights Part 2 video out. First thing I briefly want to mention is the race realism debate I see going on. I don't care what statistics you bring up or all this crap about IQ. IQ only measures how good you are at their tests. Even Einstein understood this concept. And while growing up in poverty can affect your mental capabilities as well as your physical and mental development, like if you experience undernourishment, abuse, neglect, drug introduction at a young age, and all-around bad parenting. It, however, doesn't really mean much of anything. None of it does. You are all that matters. Your drive and determination and what you do to get yourself where you want to be in life. And poverty has actually sprung forth some amazing minds of every race, as well as people who are geniuses at things beyond academics and books. I mean, I bet Einstein himself couldn't manage this right here.
طب ايش كنت تطلع علي؟ يزبط؟ ما شاء الله عليك. ما شاء الله ولا حبة برا؟
Pochodzi bara. Rafał nabiera i ładny wyrzut, piękny i hop do Mareczka.
Musieli się przynosowią. I następnie, i znowu.
Najnowocześniejsza wciągarka.
Hop. I już jesteśmy. No proszę Państwa, tu...
Everyone has the potential to be a genius at something. Just find where your interests or talent lies and work your ass off to be the best at it. That's it. Next thing I want to talk about is the Riley Dennis nonsense. Here's my take on it. Every person you meet is due a certain amount of human respect. However, as you get to know them, they can lessen that respect, and their title, as in mom, boyfriend, friend, YouTuber, boss, etc., or position, as in cop, firefighter, actor, teacher, president, should not garner you extra respect. That's hero worship and dangerous. You can only gain or lose respect as a person with your actions and words by those who see and hear them. That being said, Riley Dennis does not have my respect. I believe he wears a trans identity like an accessory for the attention. I believe this based on his own words and actions he chose to put forth for public scrutiny. I'm not obligated to believe Riley or call him she. This does not make me transphobic. I actually know and respect many trans people and call them what they would like, due to my respect for them and their struggle and wishes. You see, Riley, as I see it, you're just a straight dude that likes makeup and girls' clothes. Who gives a fuck? Just be you, dude. But you were uncomfortable with being that guy, so you started hormones thinking you need to be or look like a woman to like these things? That's silly, Riley. I accept you as you are, a straight man who likes typically girly things and style. There is nothing wrong with just being who you are. I really don't wish you any ill. It's completely possible I'm wrong, and you really are one of the few people who are transgender. But it's your words and actions that have led me to my conclusion, and I have every right to hold it. I do hope you have a good life, and that you're in counseling. Okay guys, this next one is going to send me on a bit of a rant, and I'll preempt this by saying I'm a season and a half behind, so maybe they fixed this problem in that span and I haven't seen it yet. However, this is my issue with the Doctor as a woman. It simply doesn't fit. They've told us the Time Lords control their regens subconsciously. This explains why the Doctor will never be a ginger despite wanting to be so badly. He is still punishing himself. His subconscious mind won't allow him to have what he wants. But his mind has always been stable. We have evidence from as far back as his childhood. We know every life he has had. He has never been a woman. The conscious mind may get curious and try out another gender for a life if that's how they did it. But it isn't the conscious mind we're talking about. See, the Master was driven insane by the War Council since he was a small child. He no longer has that beat in his head. He had learned his entire life that he was used as a tool. His entire being was shaken. It makes perfect sense for his subconscious to swap his gender, and she is still obviously working through a lot of issues. But why do it to the Doctor? It feels to me, as a fan, that they're doing it for the sake of, and that pisses me off. I mean, it's so unnecessary. Why does the Doctor need to be a woman? Aren't there enough strong, powerful main characters that are women on this show? More than there are men, actually. And the women tend to be stronger than the men. Rose, the Doctor sends her away to save her. She gets into the TARDIS, becomes the strongest thing alive, and saves the Doctor and the universe. Martha, upon first meeting the Doctor, saves him and a hospital full of people and the world. She goes on to be strong enough to leave the Doctor and give up her foolish crush on him to save the world many more times and have a full, well-rounded, wonderful life. Donna Noble, Dr. Donna, bless Donna, saved everyone, became more than even Rose was, because all of that is still in Donna's head. She can't consciously remember, but it's there. And she affected the Doctor almost more than any other companion in the new cycle. She was his best friend. Amelia Pond? I almost need a whole video just to explain my theory on her. So let me know if y'all are interested in that. But in my opinion, strongest person in the universe. River Song, female child of the TARDIS, utter badass, wife of the Doctor. And Clara? Saver of the world and universe more so than anyone ever. Sacrificed her actual life to live a billion copy lives spread out all through the Doctor's original timeline. The one slowly bringing him back to himself. The first flirtation with the Doctor being the more interested party, the more in love. Arguably, possibly smarter than the Doctor even. And don't even get me started on the Osgoods. I mean, come on. It's like you're slapping them all in the face, as well as us fans, by saying, now, finally, we have a female in charge of this show. That's why some fans are pissed. Not because you need a dick to be the Doctor. It has nothing to do with patriarchy. It has nothing to do with men in charge. It's just, the Doctor is a man. That is who he is. What is the point of changing that? Okay, now back onto news that people care about. Sinatra says got a guideline strike for an old Daddy of Five video. He's already had a guideline strike for this video before and has fought it and won. And he's fighting the guideline strike again, but we don't know the outcome yet. So y'all go show him some love and be sure to check out his new live streaming channel. Last but not least, Danny is changing his channel up. Check out his new one and tell him what y'all think. Personally, I'll always see him as the dingo. That's all of my ranting for this time, guys. Look out for a guest video to come out next, then my men's rights part 2, and after that, maybe a vegan response. We'll see y'all soon. Much love, everyone.